This is why I don't put him ahead of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant for me. The epitome of winning a championship is going through the grind. People want to see the grind. People want to see the struggle. To be the greatest, there's a certain way. How you win matters to me. Michael Jordan paying his dues, putting his time, not going somewhere else trying to win matters to me. Kobe Bryant doing the same. Larry Bird doing the same. Magic doing the same. And how you win is important. You want to go to other teams? It's going to change your legacy.
That was PK Subban, former NHL player, but that doesn't matter. What matters is his message has validity. And this is coming from someone who's speaking right now, myself, that had LeBron James over Kobe Bryant, somewhere in his top 5, maybe right behind Michael Jordan. But the more time passes by, the more when I hear this argument, I have to admit, it sounds even more and more accurate, or it's harder to argue against it if someone says, hey, I think Kobe's better than LeBron. So I try to be consistent and fair and taking all my bias out of things. When I hear this argument being made, once again, I think about Kevin Durant winning the 2 championships with the Golden State Warriors when he joined the 73-win team. It's cool, you can't take that away from him, but as a fan, I actually like Giannis's story of how he won the championship, his one, better than the 2 that KD got. And even if he got a third one, I probably still like the Giannis one more because I saw how he was in Milwaukee for the whole of his career and he won without another clear superstar beside him.
Y'all are missing the big picture. PK, you couldn't have said it better. You're absolutely on point. But I'm going to tell you what you're missing, and I'm going to tell you, Doggy, what you're missing. Once again, this is LeBron James trying to change a narrative, trying to define how athletes should be critiqued and how athletes should be judged.
Let's get into the main point of this video now, which is LeBron James should retire ASAP. The greatest argument against what I'm stating and what others have echoed as well would be you can't play the game of basketball forever. This is something that LeBron James loves doing and he still does it at a high level even in his 40s. Who are we to tell him when he should retire? The main point that I'm trying to get here is LeBron James cares a lot about his legacy, which is public perception, how others see him when he's going to retire and eventually look back and talk about his career. And assuming, by all accounts from what I've seen, that this is true, he cares about how his legacy is seen, then the more he plays, almost 25 years with just the 4 championships that he has, in comparison to somebody like Michael Jordan, who got 6 in just 15 seasons played, really 13 if we're only counting the years in his prime, then the more it will hurt LeBron's legacy for the GOAT debate, since he continues to play and he still hasn't matched the rings MJ has or even Kobe and Magic Johnson.
I know there's a lot of internet speculation about my relationships with LeBron and the people, in LeBron's orbit, and Rich and Randy, Mav specifically. Unequivocal, and even though I do a little business kind of with Rich, the person in that circle that I am far and away the tightest with is Matt.
That was sports personality Nick Wright. I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard of him, seen all the viral clips where he's making the case of LeBron being the GOAT, or at the very least better than Michael Jordan. I'm glad that he admitted he does business with people in LeBron's camp, has relationships with them. It all makes sense when you hear his arguments and then kind of what is coming from LeBron's side in terms of the level of greatness, the sustained ability to play for so long. This is something LeBron talked about with KD when they were doing a podcast with him and Steve Nash. Basically, LeBron is trying to shift the legacy conversation of the NBA from championships to how well you have played and how consistent you have been playing at a certain level, which works to his advantage. In some cases, that is.
As you might remember, LeBron reportedly was very unhappy that the Lakers extended Luka without extending LeBron for the 2 more years after this one that he wanted. And the Lakers obviously said, sorry, no. If you do want to continue playing after this season, LeBron, it will have to be elsewhere.
Skip Bayless is the antithesis of Nick Wright. He has made a whole career arguing why LeBron is not the GOAT and why he still has Michael Jordan as number 1. This is the flip side to LeBron's legacy that I'm trying to really hammer home. The longer that he plays and doesn't win another championship, the more it emboldens people like Skip Bayless to now make the point that, hey, even the Los Angeles Lakers are tired of LeBron James. Whether that is true or not, this is the narrative that he is pushing to make it look like, hey, they want to just move on They got the bubble ring already. Luka Doncic is the future. LeBron is not going to get them another championship.
How did LeBron at age 40 childishly react to that? He posted a picture of him working out at the Cavs facility. Maybe LeBron wants to go back to Cleveland. Then he posted another picture of himself working out at the Clippers facility.
In fairness to LeBron, he has stated that he works out in Cleveland still every summer, but is he working at the Cavs facility specifically when he's in Cleveland? I don't know. And then when it comes to the Los Angeles Clippers training facility that he was pictured at, Clutch Sports bought that facility, so they own it, and that's why he's there. But the fact that the Clippers logos are still up and he's posting photos of this with the Clippers design in the background, it does make you wonder, are these subliminal messages being sent, which would add credence to what Skip Bayless is talking about, especially since LeBron has a reputation for being very intentional and aware with what he's doing, whether directly or even indirectly.
LeBron is, most great players are far more calculated than they ever let on, right? I look at, there are even more NBA records that he's breaking this year. I would put them in the 6th or 7th spot to win a championship. Either he's going to disappear quietly or he'll let us know.
One, Braun does nothing quietly.
As you hear Richard Jefferson and Kendrick Perkins both having a discussion acknowledging how intentional LeBron James is with decisions that he makes. They both played with LeBron, obviously. RJ got a championship with them in Cleveland. This all ties back to legacy, and that was the whole point of this video. What LeBron is doing to make sure his legacy is preserved and it looks the best, which is why I'm advocating for LeBron to retire now. I don't want to see him as a fan go into year 25, lose and not get another championship, or even get to the NBA Finals and have another finals loss on his resume. He could retire now and do what no other player has done, which is from age, 18 to 40. No matter what age he's at, still look like he was a superstar and the #1 option on the court. Close the book before it's too late, man. Let me know your thoughts, comments, and opinions. I'm going to leave it right here. All right, and as always, salute for listening. Peace.
Hey, LeBron.
What's going on?
So, coming off an All-NBA season, right? Kind of completely unprecedented to be either asked or thinking about retirement, the word, how you go into a season. These two things have never happened. There's never been a year 23 player. How do you square all that? Still playing at this level, but closer to the end of the beginning.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited about today. I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to play the game that I love for another season. And whatever the journey, however the journey, lays out this year, I'm just like super invested because like you just said, I don't know when the end is, but I know it's a lot sooner than later.